Liars of the romantic kind are absolutely terrible and soulless people. You cannot change my mind. Congratulations. You've already won the day by gracing and therefore humbling the uncommon soul with your mere presence alone. You need to know you're awesome for doing that. I don't feel awesome because having fallen for something, I let 2 hours I could have been streaming get away from me. But I'm still getting these 2 hours today. I still got enough time for that. That's what I've been saving for everyday ERDRICK, and that's what I'm committing to. And speaking of everyday ERDRICK, 88% of the quest is done, so says the PlayStation. We are about to approach Baramos. I did make a save state actually for that. Two is two. Welcome to the next level in rainbow colors from Pete Dorr. We rated him last night because of playing Skies of Arcadia Legends, which needs a port to consoles in the same way that Sonic Adventures have. And hello to Real Proto Mike here. Oh boy, Baramos. And Zarn has been learning spells out the wazoo. Look at him at his fiery pit.
So you have found your way here at last. You know that to stand against mighty Baramos is to throw away your life. And yet you still came. A decision you will come to regret.
I've been made to suffer a little at the hands of the Garboil.
For I shall rend you asunder and devour your innards.
I've been made to suffer a little bit at the hands of the Garboil, but I eventually got past him. If it happens here, it happens, and I can still deal with him. And he will not rend us asunder. I won't allow it. Only these fists of Ryu's shall rend asunder. That's something he says when he charges the Shin Hashogaki to level 2. A regular Shin Hashogaki. You don't look like no dragon, but I'm still gonna use the strongest singular targeting weapon. And see if he's weak to any magic. This is actual boss music here, finally. I think I'll have her take a walk on the wild side. Why don't we accelerate us? And put oomph, but let's accelerate us first. That kaboom can be a problem. And he's got automatic regeneration. I don't like that at all. So, 2 monster pylons at once. Only put up a magic barrier. I feel like that was necessary. And she'll do it again. There needs to be some healing. She can emergency groom herself. Twice if need be. And insulate against breath attacks. Thank you, magic barrier. Fusion is not great though. I need to heal all of us. Especially now. No oomph right now. How about a multi-heal instead? I don't like how bad that feels, the confusion. It's fine if that comes to me. Thank you, magic protection. I can still hit twice, though. I feel like I shouldn't be using any magic attacks on Paramos, though. Then what? Maybe oomph me. Too bad I can't psych up in this game. Magical resistance is back to normal. Don't like it. Let's refresh the speed. Okay. I feel like we need to refresh the speed here. Don't like how much that hurts. Multi-heal now for sure.
Multi-heal.
There's a critical. I like that critical. And I'll do it again. Multi-heal again. Don't like the missing because of the dazzling. That hurts. I should make him my whipping boy right now. Multi-heal again. I need the heal over keep up the speed. I don't want anyone booted out of the battle. That'll be disastrous. It'll be real disastrous.
Multi-heal.
We're still in good shape right now, at least. We're not down to the yellow yet. Yes, we are. We're actually much closer to that than I thought we were. I didn't realize that. Still multi-heal.
Multi-heal.
Wish I could get more and more critical hits, though. One more mustard pile on there. Probably oomph me again. Oh, Ichiban took some damage from being my whipping boy. At least I got the oomph. I think we gotta go with a full heal on him. Got a good bit of HP he needs back. Never mind, we've defeated Baramos, or so it seems. I'm led to think there's more to this than meets the eye. Everyone got a whole lot of experience, though. Oh hey, his health came back with that level up. But I feel like it's too easy. Now we know sword dance. It feels too easy. I'm the only one who didn't level up, but that's okay. He went 2 levels, 28.
You! How? Curse you! This is not the end. I shall not give up so easily.
Quite a bad explosion, though. Says Baramos bested. Got a warm glow around us now. Oh, now she's speaking to all of us.
You have at last bested the Archfiend. You have done all that was asked of you. Be proud. Now return to them. Return to those who love you. They are waiting for you.
Why am I not able to accept this at face value? And thank you for the GGs regardless. See fireworks. Why does something feel wrong? He effectively said he wasn't done. I'm not able to believe in this yet. I'll go see the king. Does anything seem wrong to anybody else besides me? Oh, I never went and opened these doors. I've forgotten all about that, actually. Aerofoil earrings, green clarity. Mighty armlet. I forgot all about these. Rune staff. Strength. Agility. And let's open this red door that's really nothing. Unsealant. And that's an hourglass timer there. And there's one more locked door somewhere up there. Not even letting her out, even if Baramos is supposedly defeated. I just can't believe he's all the way gone yet. I don't feel able to rousing breathe. Something just feels conventionally off. I can't think of what. I can't put my finger on it, but I just can't help but think we're not done with Baramos. Either Baramos is not done with, or there's a bigger threat than Baramos. It's all I'm able to believe. Why was the gargoyle a little tougher than Baramos? That's what's throwing me off. Gargoyle gave me a bit more of a challenge than the big bad. I need to feel like there's a bottom to this somewhere. I mean, right now, I'll report in.
Oh, welcome home, my little champion. I'm so proud and happy I could burst. If only your father could see you.
Our tears.
Just look at you. You've grown into a great adventurer. The spitting image of your father. And I know somewhere out there, he's just as chuffed as I am.
I don't know what chuff is.
Well met indeed, vanquisher of the Archfiend Baramos. Truly you are your father's child. The kingdom, nay, the whole world salutes you. Servants, a feast must be prepared, the like of which our land has never seen.
Why am I not able to enjoy this? Even with that playing. Yep. I figured we weren't done. Way too far.
I must apologize for intruding on such a heartwarming scene. I am Zuma, Master of Darkness, Lord of the Underworld.
That's worse.
And so long as I will it, your realm shall never be free of the pall of night. Now, suffer. Your pain shall be my pleasure. All shall know despair, all shall kneel, all shall give their lives in sacrifice to my glory. For I am Zoma, bringer of oblivion.
And a sadist.
Away, and your suffering shall be short. Resist, and you shall know true torment.
What a sadist. Someone worse than Baramos.
Is everyone unharmed?
We lost 4 guards.
No, it cannot be. Not now. Not when peace had finally returned to the land. Will it forever remain beyond our reach?
No.
Everyone present, listen, and listen well. My subjects must never learn of Zoma's existence. Their lives have been ruled by unease for long enough. Oh, Goddess, which is the path I must take? Forgive me a moment of weakness. Now, please, leave me.
Rude awakening with Soma, Lord of the Underworld. But no one else was going to know. One more spell, one more ability still. I never grabbed that seed of strength. I can't sleep. I'm not able to sleep. Not with this disaster.
What's the matter? Can't you sleep?
No. Not after all that.
Suppose it's no surprise, really. You've been through your fair share. Ooh, just thinking of that horrible voice we heard in the castle sends shivers down my spine. But enough of that. Tell me, do you know what you're going to do next?
Obviously.
Gosh, just listen to you. Your old mum couldn't be prouder. I had hoped this would be the end of it. But I know you can't just stay here. You're just like your father in that sense. Oh, this all brings back memories of when he left Aliahan to go on his journey. His friends presented him with the finest helmet you've ever seen. Everyone came out to wish him well. They were all so joyous. But there was nothing but fear in my heart.
So it's a pretty generic helmet there. I could be speaking as them. And it wait until he's a little bit older.
I just don't want to lose you too. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't worry. Everything will be all right. At any rate, I'd say it's well past your bedtime. Go on. You must be shattered. We can talk in the morning.
If I'm gone, it won't be for forever. Revival is a thing that happens in this world and game. What's that place? Got a winding path to it. Then morning comes. I'll respond to chat here soon. Shouldn't be too much longer. Back into my hero clothes. It started the same way as the beginning of the adventure did. Let me say hello to Dingy Kicks. And I used to feel that way about me, Sleep is for the Weak. But I'm not able to agree with that anymore. I feel like sleep is for the wise, for the energy deprived, for the energy needing, for what else? For the strong, for the deserving, for the good-hearted. Sleep is for all those people. Anyone not so good-hearted or terrible people, they don't deserve sleep. All right. So this is effectively, may as well be the second half of the game.
Morning, my darling. I suppose it's that time again, eh? I know there's no stopping you. Just promise me you'll take care, all right? And know I'll be here for you with open arms whenever you come home.
What a pixelated hug from both of us. Love that.
So bye for now. Do pop by again if you ever find yourself missing my cooking.
That's bound to happen. I don't have many medals. So where's that castle from my dream then? Need to get on the Everbird and find it. It's definitely in a mountains range somewhere. I feel like it'd be over there. I think the mountain range was enclosed. It's over there. Let me zoom somewhere closer by. Where? Miscellaneous. Shrine of the Dwarf, it's nearby. I'd like to think it's around here, and it is. Exactly there. Let's see what this is all about. Castle of the Dragon Queen. Castle of the Dragon Queen. So why is this place in my dream? I have heard that there are several spots in this world where one can grow in strength in a speedy fashion. Alas, they cannot be reached on foot, which is why few even know of their existence. I must admit, I myself am perfectly perplexed as to how they actually make one stronger. Never mind how they achieve this in a manner most quick. Is there not another world? I thought like there'd be another side to the world, or somewhere to go to grow stronger. They're not unmarked, are they? Here's another monster to wrangle. And that's Maggie now. More prestidigitators. And there's one or two more monster arenas to go to, no less, as well. You stand in the castle of the Dragon Queen. These horses can speak too. I'm thinking all the animals here can probably talk. And I'm glad to have what I swear is all the keys. And the queen doesn't have long, I hear. I want to explore other places before I go see her. Though she's not long for the world, yet she still does things. I just don't want to advance the story just yet until we see other stuff. So, closest to the heavens this place is. Perhaps if it's north, it's pretty north where we are. Life goes on even after death. I feel like mourning is a thing to do. Rebirth. One of them says they don't need to lament as a part of life. But how can you not feel bad about the situation? There's the Dragon Queen.
You stand before the Dragon Queen, servant of the Almighty Goddess. Thank you for heeding my call and making your way here. Doubtless, one of my retainers has already told you, but I have scant time left. Listen well, child of Ortega, for I am about to impart all that I know of Zoma whilst my life's flame yet burns. I do so in the hope that it will allow you to vanquish the fiend and restore order to our realm. Will you heed my request?
I mean, how can I not?
Thank you sincerely. Zoma dwells in the depths of the underworld. Start your journey there by first heading east of Baramos's lair. Eventually, you will come across an island in the middle of a lake. Its caves will lead you to the world below.
Not much longer.
Now, do not weep for me. My time is simply coming to an end, and I am certain my offspring can handle the task that awaits. Just know that Zoma possesses a power unlike any you have faced thus far. You would underestimate him at your peril. However, as long as you have this, you will not falter. The light will return. Of that I am sure.
As long as I have what? I feel like she's been talking to us this whole time. And what a orb that is. What is that? A sphere of light.
When faced with forces most dark, hold that sphere aloft. Then it will be your turn to prove your might once more.
Your Majesty!
Now it falls to me to pass on the torch to my dearest child.
This feels so bad. And there she goes. She laid an egg containing her offspring after giving me the sphere of light. We mourn her.
Words fail me. Had I the strength, thy light may yet shine bright.
Let's go to the pit of Iaga now. Well, we need the sphere of light now. Time to break out the sphere of light. There goes most darkness. There seems to be vestiges, but for the most part, the dark won't stop us now. Come on, people. Time to go to a dark new world. We come from a sky to that dark world. How do we survive that fall, though?
Wert thou the source of that ghastly commotion just now? Tell me, from whence didst thou come? Oh dear, thou appearest most fatigued. Pray enter my humble abode and tell me of what hath befallen thee.
Yeah.
Thou wouldst topple the Lord of the Underworld. Clearly, thou art not one to be trifled with. Nary a single soul in Alefgard would dare dream of accomplishing a feat so grand. Nay, instead we spend our days in fear of the fiend. Regardless, thy path is clear. Make eastwards for the castle town of Tantagel. From there, cross the seas to the south to reach the great fiend's isle. That is where you will find the dread lord of the underworld's citadel. Perchance, wouldst thou have use for a map of the realm? Better it serve thee than continue to go to waste in my possession.
I'll take a map of Alefgard. Need to know where I'm going.
Oh, and thou art more than welcome to take the ship outside for thine own. May it aid thee on thy quest. And always remember, the goddess goeth with the brave.
There's some chain mail there. West Pantagel Harbor. Checking if there's anything around. I won't be fighting any monsters here. There's another mini medal. It had already been so real, and now it's even more real. You definitely use that ship. What a time, though. Let me see here, zoom out. Place feels a little smaller. Yeah, not little, it's definitely smaller than the world we know. I'm gonna sail west so I can get east. X marks the spot in a few places. How strong will the monsters be here, though? These are simple enough as it is. Thunderbolt blade would come in handy here. Then can boom. There they go. They ain't nothing. I want to zoom to this other town. Then come tentaculars. I don't think I fought tentaculars yet. That one ran off. How about some regular attacks from here? That's still not enough, but it will be. See? And sparkly spot here. Holy water, magic water, oomph powder. Yeah, there's no way for me to reach that without going west. And yet, why do I feel like going southwest? Almost like the Everbird can't join me here. I think I'll whip them. And how about Kaswoosh? How strong they are. That's very, very bad. Too much confusion. What? That was too much. Good thing autosave is a thing. I don't have as much money to lose, but still. That was like bad. That got bad. I could go up that way, and I should have been going by foot. Yeah, I should have been going by foot, really. I didn't even think about that. So let me try that again. Deeper underground for having set foot in a left guard. And there's a sparkly spot up there. Has to be not special medicine. I wish the other bird could join me here. I forget if it was Tantagel or Tantago. I think it's Tantagel. Tantagel. They're friendly, at least. I wouldn't have known that Baramos is merely an underling. I could get the thinking cap. I have a thinking cap, so I don't need it. There's a bit of equipment I got. There ain't no point in the rune staff. So where's the thing? Alright, forget what I'm looking for now. Definitely not the hapless helm. Thinking cap. Who's got the thinking cap then? Because it ain't in the inventory there. Thinking cap, thinking cap, thinking cap there. May as well give that to me. Since Zarn can't even equip it. I really don't need to buy anything. No monster arena here, and we need a key to get into the church? What up with that? Strong medicine there. At least the music is nice. A realm of prison, a left guard is. Is there anything even in here for me to consider? Yes, there is. Holy water. In a church with a second floor. And did Robin Hood get captured here? Shouldn't be worrying about helping him.
You're having a laugh, ain't ya? Is it really you? Blimey! It's me, your old pal Robin Hood! And I really have gone straight this time. New world, new life, that's what I say. What's that? How come I'm in the clink then? Ah, simple misunderstanding is all. I'm a changed man, honest. Here, Why don't I prove it by telling you something good? By way of apology for all the hassle I've given you over the years. Here goes. There's a thing called the Sunstone. Proper valuable it is. Well, they only keep it in the dining room of the castle here in Tantagel. Can't help but wonder where the heck all me henchmen wound up, though.
Why am I worried about the Sunstone? What matter is the Sunstone here? Why should I worry about it? I'm not done yet. I hadn't gotten my 2 hours in like I intend. I also don't know where the monster is yet. So, little boy wants to figure out how to remove curses. What a good little boy. So, rain and sun and Rainbow Bridge. That'll surely be important later on. Loving living, the Grinner's Guide. Here's before bedtime. Glad to have come in here for anything in particular. Could go back and cross the bridge to see about the item shop. I think I will. No. There was no need for any of that. There's no monster around here. One of the things in that other building. I'm worried I need a small quick snack at the moment. In the very center of the desert north. So that's something to consider too. What a citadel. Someone apparently lived to tell the tale. No. Not even but one. My dad couldn't make it there. Sure. Where are you, not far away, monster? And life in there. Recovery ring to walk around to heal like East and its accessories that do that ability. I thought I was gonna play more East than I did. I really did. Only 2 hours on a Tuesday instead of a whole day Tuesday really put a damper in those plans. Let me go get that very quick snack here, 'cause I've got to have a little something. And hello to Juan again. So what here now? They want to know where we came from the surface world. I would seek an audience, yes.
My God hath told me much of thy deeds. Forgive me for summoning thee here so suddenly, but there is something I would ask of thee. Perchance thou art familiar with the name Ortega.
Yes.
Thou
That's my
art
dad.
indeed his child, after all. Then allow me to officially bid thee welcome to Tantagel. Now, 'twould behove us to begin by explaining how we of Tantagel came to know thy father. Hard to fathom though it may be, Ortega once resided within these very walls.
It must have been, what, a decade or so ago. 'Twas a day like any other when an injured warrior was carried into the castle. His wounds were most severe, but he was yet to breathe his last. Alas, his own name excluded. His memories had taken their leave of him entirely.
I elected to let him stay with us whilst he recovered. Ortega even served me for a time. Though he remembered naught of his old life, he was a gentleman, most jovial, and well liked by all in the castle.
Then, all too suddenly, one day he simply vanished. Nary a soul knew whither he had gone.
Surely thou findest thyself here today in search of thy father. By all means ask those within the castle anything thou wishest. I am certain thou shalt be reunited with him ere long, but know patience. Should tragedy befall thee in thy haste, Ortega too would suffer.
He ain't still alive, is he? Ericus is alive, and I say hello to him. And before putting Kirby on my head, need to mute the game, then need to mute me. Because got that gold gashat next to the name. So of course, there's only one real way to greet. Forgive me if I don't sound the most chipper right now. I had let myself be scammed out of 2 hours and $80 by a prospect of what I thought was going to be something even vaguely romantic. And this gift card scam had been done for a long time. I just hadn't heard of it in this format. So I'm pretty infuriated with myself. And the person responsible for doing the scam to other people. Where I found them, I at least put the word out so no one else would suffer, hopefully. It's already bad enough I did. And how can someone suffer when they take care of anyone with a face like this? And Mini Kirby's here to say, hi! To Ericus. The problem is, this is a steel chair that I can't bring down. So I'll have to angle up the camera so to see him like this. And the timer will work on my computer again. So I can do that as soon as I move it over here. Get that 7-minute timer started. But we beat Baramos, and Baramos is not the worst of it. That'd be Zoma, ruler of the underworld. And Tantagel was visited by both Ortega and Robin Hood. Hopefully he'd repent for his actions, but I'm not convinced he would. And here we are to go slay Soma. Pole is northeast. Those in possession of a ship might be better served by journeying west onto the coast and setting sail thence. Senseless and badly burned. So how would he survive being thrown in the magma if that's what it was? If that's what it was, for that matter. And another flute somewhere in coal. We got an echo flute for the orbs, so now is there another flute somewhere else? Haven't had mini Kirby on my head in a long time, so I'm sure he missed this. I did intend to not. I didn't intend for him to fall. He hasn't, so no reset yet. We're here to slay the dread Lord of the Underworld. Yes, I am here. Despite that no, I'm really here to bring down Soma. We just gotta get stronger before we can. If only there were an all-trades abbey down here as well. That'd be convenient. In the meantime, let me go places. Check doors. Grab things. Those chests are already open. Why is that? I surely didn't come in here yet to open them until now. Oh, Soma grabbed those weapons and hid them in places. That's probably why they're open. Now it sure makes sense. Did he just force his way in here or something? I'll go up these stairs since we're here. It's still not near enough, this monster. And a silk robe in there. A bathtub. What food holiday is it? Because that's still something to share and mention. The 19th means today is National Macchiato Day. I could drink a macchiato, hot or cold, honestly. But I feel better drinking a hot or warm one, rather, very warm. Don't burn. If someone needed to go through the pit of Giaga in order to report things, but can't. Why can't I think of what a macchiato is immediately? But it still sounds entirely like something I would drink easily. Cafe macchiato. Italian coffee drink made with a shot of espresso, marked with a small amount of steamed milk or foam. So macchiato means stained or spotted. What is the difference then? Latte, cappuccino, and macchiato are all made with espresso. Difference lies in the amount of added steamed or foamed milk and the caffeine in each drink. So a macchiato is espresso with a splash of milk. In that case, it's probably a regular macchiato would probably be a bit strong for me. I'd still drink it. But a latte macchiato is adding a shot of espresso to a glass of hot milk. But macchiato regular is espresso with a small splash of milk. So I probably would care more for a latte macchiato instead of just a regular macchiato. Because a regular macchiato be strong. The monster's out here. Yes, it is. Where exactly? There. She slime there. Looking like Sheila. That is a she slime very much. And check what's out here. They definitely know about Ortega, though. Plenty of people know about Ortega here. He wasn't reviled, he was loved. And I am talking to every kitty I come across. Oh, that's a timer. What a sound there. But in order to hit that notification, I gotta hit it from the other side. Which means I have to change the monitor thing here. I wouldn't realize this. That got annoying as all hell that I had to do that. But it's done, though. I'll keep him on a little longer since it'd benefit. Come on, game, thank you. And what's down this way? What's here? No such thing as a sunstone. He dreamed. Robin Hood said the sunstone would be in the kitchen. No such treasure here, though. I want to see about any mini metal or anything. There's nothing right now. I feel bad about the light purple or hotter purple hue the world of a left guard has to suffer. Feels bad, man. Rubis must have been a goddess here. And Zoma sealed Rubis away. That's problematic. Why, oh why? Here's the kitchen. Meat and wine are prepped here, of course. Well, there's a mini medal. But nothing else. So why would Robin Hood lie to me? Well, he's Robin Hood, so that'd be a thing right there. What's in here? No, there's the sunstone. Of what point is there of the sunstone? There is all party members asleep when used in battle. that's what the sunstone is then. Coagulant and then agility. So who could keep this then? I really could give it to Zarn. And then safe passage. I don't feel like getting hurt there. Only someone who wields the Sword of Kings could hope to defeat. And then the auroral armor and hero's shield. Yggdrasil leaf is nice though. Alpha Elixir is too. Then looks like I've explored everywhere. I just need to get out. If only there were an easier way to get out, which there might be. Let's just zoom out of the castle. Pretty sure we're done with that. I wonder why I would consider going to talk to him, though. North of the tunnel and south of the cave, Isles of Secrets. So there's places for me to go. I feel like the south one is what really appeals to me. I already forget where the prison is. No, it ain't there. I already forget where Robin Hood is. Oh, I think upstairs in the church, someone said. Mini Kirby's gotta sit back on his older brother, but he thanks Ericus for bringing him up after so long. What an innocent smile. He should be smiling with Kirby Air Riders being a thing very, very soon. Oh, this ain't the church. I went the wrong way. I can bring the camera back down now. Like there's good. But it turns out he didn't have ulterior motives after all. Sailing all that way can be a little more harm than good. Let's go outside the place and boat around again, why don't we? Why can't I boat around? Oh, well, I guess because I haven't sailed around. There ain't nowhere else to go here, though. Till I hoof it a long, long distance. I mean a long distance. I ain't gonna worry about that sparkly spot right now. I'll just keep going down, 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 down. Now there's she slimes here. I would rather flame tang, in all honesty, than gust and swoosh. Much too easy. Way too easy. Too bad she slimes don't combine in the queen she slimes. Then there's stuff here. Boom would surely come in handy. It's a muddy hand, I see. Too much paralysis, though. Not to everyone. I still need to fix that paralysis. Who needs moonwort bulbs? Mindy and I need them. I got a long way to go. I ought to go just straight. Instead of the gust, we'll go swallowtail. Gonna crack there. Muddy hands don't like the ice. It's good news for us. Now to cross a bridge. After dealing with these living statues, that is. Crack. I feel like they resist everything. They're just tough. I really do feel that way. One went down for sure. But then they're still up. And another went down. Another went down. And the last went down, as it should be. Let me see. Now that we're all healed, I'll grab this sparkly spot up here. Oh, chimeras. I hadn't run into them yet until now. They shouldn't be all that tough. And they're not. Chimeras, by their nature in this game, are not very tough at all. There's no herbs in defense. What games or what media has fearsome chimeras anyway that you can think of? I can't think of enough, but I know there's chimeras in Final Fantasy X, and they definitely look fierce. I know that. I know very much about fierce chimeras in Final Fantasy X, and by extension 10 too. I can't go to that secret spot right now. That's no secret spot there. That Thunderbolt Blade allowing him to hit multiple enemies is just very, very helpful. Like, very helpful. I wanted him to have something that could do that. We have to go around this mountain into the desert, but I saw sparkles. At least these enemies are nothing. They are very much as nothing to me. Even if one still lives, because it won't live much longer. Yeah, there's the sparkles there. The new dangers. Umbras. How about a sizzle? No, that was a bad idea. There go those two, though. And I'm asleep, and I hate it. Monster pile on would probably be alright. They're just susceptible to too many things. I think I have to do a regular attack here. Or, whatchamacallit. Call it the Wild. I'll be alright now. Money, weightlifter's belt, and a weak thorn whip. Thorn whip is not a thing for me anymore. At least they're too stunned to move. Easily get rid of a she slime. I cannot be sleeping and I do not have the time. I don't feel like I need to. I honestly don't. I do need the handy heal all. I would love for the boat to show up out here. It'd be amazing if it did. About to crack on everybody. Not that it matters at this point. Oh, they're immune to ice. That's even worse. Fine, what about lightning? Lightning is normal damage. That is fine enough, because I know things. How about the Zapple? I feel like a Zapple now. It's normal damage. It's better than resistance. Diamond's protecting Mindy. And hello again, Juan. No one said much between when you said hello and then when Ericus said hello in various ways. But yeah, welcome back. This is a dangerous place here. Leather hat, leather armor, and magic water. Please let the boat show up here when I zoom outside of it. We'll kazap with that right now. Okay, they all went down with that. That's all good. I'm thinking Juan is very ready for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade next week. We're only 1 week away from tomorrow. And actually, what floats will you see that will make you happy? Because you're really into the parade and or its floats, so there have got to be some you're excited more for than others. Sure makes sense if that were the case. Alright, let me zoom. Land outside of here and see if the boat did follow me. Well, it's there to the west. It's still something. Just closer to that island than that one. That's still something. No, you didn't just hear that Metal Hero is coming back. You've been telling me that Metal Hero is coming back, and you showed in the Discord a trademark for Super Space Sheriff Gavan Infinity. You didn't just hear it, you've been relaying the news. But why super? And I definitely, well, I have a figuring that it probably won't be Geki Jumonji. It's been a while, so probably not Geki Jumonji. Unless he takes up the post that Retsu had, then Retsu takes another post or finally retires from the space sheriff life. A dragon nearby, but not a true one apparently. Probably a monster. No monster arena though. Another chimera wing. I ain't worried about any of these here. I don't need to buy a leap before you look neither. We're going back to our roots. If anything, if we're talking Metal Hero, I feel like our roots are VR troopers, which we do have comics for, but Japan's going back to its Metal Hero roots. We're not going back to our roots in that regard. Only when someone is defeated shall there be day. That's too much influence. I hate that feeling. Now there's some damaging things here. I don't have the money for this stuff. I can stand to, though. Scandalous swimsuit isn't nothing. A weird amalgamation of 3 different Metal Hero shows. You mean a few different Metal Hero shows, but of that I am well aware. The first season used Machine Human Metalder and Dimensional Warrior Spielbahn. The second Warrior still used Spielbahn because there was enough of it. And then Space Sheriff Scheider. Of that I am definitely aware. I hate that there's no sunlight for the people of Alefgard. Another weapon shop? Oh no. They're closed. Feels bad that closed. I had to get some money. And another dummy. Oh boy. Ortega was vexed about the name thing. Ortega was vexed when asked about the baby name. I mean, that's not our call to make as it is. But why closed? Why can't I buy more weapons here? Why, oh why? And where, oh where can the monster be? I feel like there's a rough idea of where I can go to check. Still want to go into the buildings and check out the stuff. Like, look, no pants. Wisdom. I don't know who takes his name. I don't even know his name. Got a little money again. She don't like the mini sneezes. What's this here? That's the monster. But we won't hurt the monster. His name is Mike. Magic Mike. That's what that has to be a reference to. Magic Mike, it must be. It sure makes sense if that were the case. I'm going with Magic Mike, though. It just feels funny. Do you have anything to say? Magical robes. Does the sphere of light need to be put somewhere so it can permeate across the left guard? South and east. Once you go to the coast, you'll reach Cantillon. Then cross the first bridge and head eastwards. Don't do the same with the second bridge. Ignore it and follow the coast towards the northeast. Eyes wanted to get away from me for a little. They want to get away from me too much. Oh, I thought I was speaking to a kid or something. Orichalcum. There was someone at a shop looking for that. Let me go to the weapon shop and give it up. Okay, I have the orichalcum, but I guess you don't want it. No biggie, I ain't worried about it. I'm worried about checking out the rest of the place. There's a well, and then there's a entry-less building around somewhere. Then I'm worried about my face again. Probably need ice. So where does this lead, if anywhere? Just there. So, repelling beasts. Not much else. Yeah, there ain't nothing in particular here. I need to get ice in my eyes again. Even if not for very long, it'd still help at all. I want to check these. South of the bath and coal. Go east towards Canton Steep. Let me go rub some ice on my eyes again. Feels like it would be a necessary thing to do. If anything, I'll certainly have time to do stuff tomorrow. Feel like I should spend the morning recording or editing or something, clips, video, or things or stuff for a whole lot of hours of this. So many memories here, but I don't need that one. The very center of the desert, north of Tantagel. Pole is northeast. Journeying west onto the coast and setting sail. South of the cave. A dragon near the town, but not a true dragon. Flute south of the bath and coal. I feel like I forgot to commit some stuff to memory. That I should totally commit to memory. Let me do that before I go back out places. South and east of the coast. First bridge east. Then coast towards the northeast instead of that. I probably could stand to confess, though. I feel like that would do me more good than harm. So I oughta. Manual saves are still a very necessary thing. Here's what such a person I do that with. But again, I would wish for another all trades abbey around here. South, though. Okay, yeah, I can see that very much. I see what's being said there. Can't do much about that, though. We're hoofing it to a whole lot of places right now. I hate living statues. What do I feel like even casting? I feel like that still won't be enough of nothing at all. It's still powerful enough magic. They got hurt, but not nearly enough. Then I could crack again. I cut crack again. I can say that right. They need healing. Okay. Then east, cross a bridge. These are at least simple. That's nothing. See, that's nothing there. And a sparkly spot that I can't yet access. Definitely go across this bridge. Still not as many as there could be. Fire don't matter and it resists ice. Not resist. It resists fire and it just don't care about ice. Ice is nothing to it. And what about wind? I forget about wind. Wind is absolutely nothing. And then a dodge again. And Mindy's dead. Let's sing. No. Now I'm dead. Become his whipping boy. And bring me back. Still not a problem. A regular attack and seeing again, just in case. Oh, no need now. It's all right. Now we can deal with this here. Umbra can be issues too. I can't go through there. No, I can't. Umbras are absolutely annoying as all get out. Thunderbolt Blade, and then I'll go back to the Dragon Tail Whip for them. How about swoosh or swoosh the Chimeras? They get hurt by it as it is. Too many attempts at whack, and Mindy fell asleep again. The Umbras like to do too much magic. They won't get to here. There ain't no way to get over there, last I checked. Not without sailing. I think to get there, I have to sail. I can go up that way. A whole lot of muddy hands that can be easily whipped. I didn't need to cut Crack. I could have just done Crackle. Even if that works, I didn't need to spend that much MP. That didn't feel as necessary. Now we got Cassis. There's a secret spot over here. I think there is something I can do once I get somewhere. A free scandalous swimsuit. And a little money. Then a barrel with a garter in it. Those diamonds have been really coming in handy. Really. No, I can't even look at this. It's way too painful. I really need to do a thing tomorrow for sure. And I need to handy heal all as well. I almost forgot about that. Then there's dragon zombies. No, skelegons. I'll deal with them. She'll deal with the muddy hands, and he'll crack everything. They are dragony. They're immune to it too. Guess I can breathe that ice breath, I'm sure. Too many things are immune to the ice here. I don't like it. And then more new enemies like True Voodoo or True Blue Voodoo. How about Crack again? They resist it. Two of them are down. They'll finish the job, I'm sure. Yep. There's more enemies going into the Monster Compendium. A little bit more experience, too. Yeah, I need to go up north, really. Gotta walk so far through the desert, and look at all those slimes there. Way too many for the life of me. What now? Probably still could crack. No, that doesn't feel as necessary now. There's still anything. Just wasn't enough. Where to go? Keep going. Okay. I had a thought and I lost it. I can't even think of much to say. I have to think of stuff. Like some news. What news could there be to share? Boomerang absolutely needs to be happening here. And they're still alive. Those are Hocus Chimeras. That's why they're a little tougher. Hocus Chimera, not just Chimera. We didn't get much in the way of experience there, that's for sure. I lost track of where I was going yet again. They're all gonna die from that though, so what does that matter? Yeah, the ice is already wearing down fast. Give her the swallowtail so to hit everybody. Then boom. I don't mind that. What news could there be? So, I don't care for the horror, but Daisy Ridley, who I know is Rey Skywalker from Star Wars, is in a horror film called We Bury the Dead. IGN likes the animated series The Mighty Nine. That's Nein. I'm not seeing much here. Apparently, why is everyone posting about a Half-Life 3 announcement soon? There's something to read. Holy water, coagulant, magic water. I don't know if the magic water would do me much good right now. Thinking it won't do me much good. Oh, right, sword dance. I forgot all about sword dance. That's real nice there. Wasn't sure immediately what was going on. Now Zarn's killed. Health is pretty bad. Gotta get rid of some stuff here. There goes one person. One enemy. Oh, another one of those. An emergency groom on Ichiban. I need to meditate, but I can't. Another emergency groom. That's over. It ain't over just yet. Gotta meditate first. At least get me all that health back. Then I can bring people back. Or try to. Still lifeless. At least I'm not asleep. Finally back. Zarn had actually been killed by Whack. I have the casino right now. She defends and we sing just in case. Okay. We're all alive again. Finally. The Valve will bundle Half-Life 3 with the new Steam console, the Steam Machine. Well, is there even really a Half-Life 3 on the way, though? Long fabled, often rumored, still non-existent. Some people think it's going to be announced soon, perhaps the Game Awards. IGN have investigated. Last couple of years have seen a steady trickle of interesting threads. The Alex team wanted to make more Half-Life games, and a Final Hours documentary said that Half-Life 3 was in development at one point between 2013 and 2014. Data miners pulled out stuff at HLX using Source 2. Whole lot of breadcrumbs, though. Where? No software along those hardware announcements. But Valve and industry insiders started to mention Half-Life 3, apparently planned for this year announcement. Someone says Half-Life 3 is officially playable end to end. I don't see anything else. And then a screenshot from Jeff Keighley on his Steam wish list, the one game. Finish reading the thing on it now. I don't think there was much more to relay. Why don't we get up here? After Handy Heal All. And not a moment too soon with that. I'm glad I thought to do that. Okay, so I should have done a little more. Oh well. This will be fine, and we'll just hit the voodoo gooder. No, he won't. Dead already. Zarn will still use 3 MP for that bigger strike. It could have been a secret spot with that singular tree that stuck out, but no. And more of this again. Okay, crack would really come in handy here. Not with that immensely defensive stance, though. And we can sword dance there. Oh yeah, that was sword dance that did all those hits. Why won't that go down? Still not much. A sparkly spot up there. And I just stopped. Like strength antidote herbs and agility. Dragon Tail Whip is totally good here. Still alive. She's not. I don't know if I feel like whipping it good though. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm still struggling and I don't like it. Had to bring her back. Had to. Now I can whip the likes of them. Like that. Then I have to go loop around this island to make it to another town. Liquid metal. Oh boy, I gotta focus on them. And sword dance. Really try. No, not the swallowtail, the fire claws. And no magic on the liquid metal slimes. One of them stayed. But we're missing too much. I should have been doing that. You're still here. You're a beautiful liquid metal slime. Thank you. That was too generous. Now I know Omni heal. That's kind of important to know. And Czar knows Sheen. Still struggling. We're almost at the town. Probably where I gotta call it. There we are. Rimmildar. If only I hadn't wasted the 2 hours, I could have been doing this for longer, but this is still plenty. This is the 2 hours. Let me get in here and confess one more time for the day. Oh, I had to go a little higher up on that left side. Right side. Now I'm in there and it'll be upstairs. Realm beyond the heavens. That's not a credulous thought. That really happens in the world above. Yeah, I really am struggling to stay awake while seated. It's probably for the best, I have to call it. I do have to work in half an hour, and I gotta eat before then. I've definitely gotten my 2 hours in, like I kept saying, so I'm glad about that. Who do I entrust you to after I do that? Well, playing that right now and just starting, so I think I'll try again there. If you want to be cooler than you already are, you can copy and paste this raid message here. And we'll raid Shiro Toratenshi again, playing some Pokemon Legends CA. Now, I'm sure there are some people here who are into Pokemon. If not, that's more of a game I support right now. I just cannot very easily do the whole Fortnite thing. Fortnite, I just do not believe in, even with all the people they put in. But I ought to just go now. Take care of yourself, love yourself, be kind to yourself, forgive yourself, believe in yourself. Make sure notifications are on. I don't want you missing anything exciting or fun or goofy or surprising. You don't want to disappoint these cute boys, do you? You're awesome. Pass it on. Hopefully I'll be in better spirits tomorrow. And until next time, stay uncommon. Later.